What if I told you there's a place on Earth more mysterious, more alien than the surface of Mars? A place so deep that we've explored less than 5% of it, yet it holds the key to unlocking secrets about life, both here and potentially across the universe. This place? It's right here, beneath the ocean, the Mariana Trench. Nearly 7 miles beneath the Pacific Ocean, this is Earth's final frontier, the deepest known point on our planet. A place where sunlight has never touched, where the pressure is so intense it would crush steel, and where temperatures hover just above freezing. But here's the catch. Life not only exists in this abyss, but it thrives. What could be down there? Giant creatures, alien-like beings, or something even stranger? In today's journey, we'll plunge into the unknown, diving deeper and deeper into the Mariana Trench, discovering creatures that defy logic, forces of nature that have shaped the Earth, and unsolved mysteries that leave scientists baffled. Stay with me as we unravel the depths of the Mariana Trench, because what we uncover may change everything you thought you knew about life on this planet. Chapter 1. The Trench's Birth. The Mariana Trench is not just a deep hole in the ocean. It's a place where Earth's tectonic plates have collided for millions of years, forcing one massive plate beneath another in a process known as subduction. This collision formed a massive underwater canyon, stretching 1,500 miles long and 45 miles wide. But what makes the trench truly terrifying is the sheer depth, almost 36,000 feet. That's deeper than the cruising altitude of most airplanes. But why should we care about the Mariana Trench? Because it's more than just depth. The trench holds secrets about Earth's past, present, and maybe even its future. The incredible forces shaping it continue to create underwater volcanoes and massive geological events that ripple across the Pacific. Imagine the power involved in slowly tearing apart the Earth's crust. This is what the Mariana Trench represents. The pressures down here are so extreme that if you were to bring an unprotected human to the bottom, they'd be crushed instantly by the weight of the water above. What survives in these depths is nothing short of miraculous. As we descend deeper into the trench, sunlight disappears completely. We enter what scientists call the Hadal zone, a place so hostile it could be on another planet. The temperature drops near freezing and the pressure becomes unimaginable. This is where life shouldn't exist. Yet, astonishingly, it does. In the 1950s, the Soviet research vessel Vityaz made a groundbreaking discovery in the trench. The crew found life forms unlike anything seen before, creatures thriving miles below the surface in conditions so harsh most organisms would die instantly. Bizarre creatures like tube worms, shrimp-like crustaceans, and sea cucumbers were all discovered living around hydrothermal vents. These organisms don't rely on sunlight to survive. Instead, they use chemosynthesis, a process where they convert chemicals from the vents into energy. This discovery changed everything we thought we knew about life. If life could exist in such extreme conditions on Earth, what could that mean for life on other planets or moons with similar conditions? Suddenly, the possibility of life on moons like Europa, with oceans beneath ice-covered surfaces, became much more realistic. But it's not just about survival. The creatures of the Mariana Trench thrive in these harsh conditions, evolving unique traits that allow them to flourish where most life could not. In 1995, a Japanese research team using the Shinkai 6500 made another deep-sea dive that revealed even more astonishing life forms. Among them, the giant amphipod, a shrimp-like creature growing up to a foot long. But that wasn't the most startling find. Tiny deep-sea microbes were discovered near hydrothermal vents. thriving in conditions previously thought too extreme for any life to survive. These microbes live without sunlight, using the minerals in the water to create energy. They're invisible to the naked eye, but their existence raised one of the most profound questions in science. Could life on Earth have started in deep-sea environments like these? Some scientists now believe that the deep ocean holds clues to how life first evolved, far from the warmth of the sun, relying on nothing but the Earth's chemicals to survive. The giant amphipod and deep-sea microbes prove one critical point. Life is more adaptable and resilient than we ever imagined. These creatures not only survive in the trench, but thrive. Their evolution gives us a glimpse of life's incredible tenacity. Could similar life forms exist elsewhere in the universe? That's the question that continues to drive scientists to study these organisms. If life could survive here, why not on distant planets or moons? Even with the advances in technology, 95% of the ocean remains unexplored. While we've sent humans to the moon, only a handful of people have ventured into the Mariana Trench. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made history when he descended to the trench's deepest point, Challenger Deep, in his submersible, the Deep Sea Challenger. He spent hours at the bottom, capturing footage of the desolate seafloor, a landscape covered in fine sediment from marine snow. Cameron's footage revealed the trench's eerie silence. Despite being the deepest place on Earth, it was devoid of the noise we associate with our everyday world. But what Cameron saw wasn't just a barren wasteland. Strange creatures, ghostly and translucent, floated through the water. These were organisms that had evolved over millions of years to survive in total darkness, extreme cold, and crushing pressure. Then, in 2016, China's unmanned submersible discovered more life forms in the trench, including snailfish and giant xenophyophores, single-celled organisms that live in the trench's soft sediment. These creatures thrive in places where the pressure is so great that no human could survive unprotected for even a moment. But despite these discoveries, the trench still holds many secrets. What else could be lurking in the darkness, in the unexplored regions of this underwater abyss? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes the Mariana Trench so intriguing. It's a place of uncharted territory, where anything could exist. Even in this remote, extreme environment, human activity has left its mark. In 2019, researchers diving into the Mariana Trench discovered something shocking: plastic waste. At nearly 36,000 feet deep, plastic bags and food wrappers were found on the seafloor. This revelation stunned scientists. The fact that human pollution could reach the deepest point on Earth highlights the far-reaching consequences of our actions. The plastic waste found in the trench poses a serious threat to the fragile ecosystems living there. These creatures have adapted over millions of years to their extreme environment, but can they survive the introduction of toxic foreign materials? The discovery of plastic pollution at the bottom of the Mariana Trench raises an important question. What will the long-term impact of human activity be on the deepest parts of the ocean? As we continue to pollute the oceans, will we irreparably harm these untouched ecosystems before we even fully understand them? The trench, once thought to be immune from human influence, is now a stark reminder that no place on Earth is truly isolated from the impacts of pollution. Conclusion: the future of the abyss. As we conclude our journey into the Mariana Trench, one thing is certain: this mysterious abyss holds more questions than answers. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of what the trench can teach us. Every dive reveals something new, whether it's a strange creature, an unexpected geological formation, or a glimpse into the origins of life itself. But the trench also reminds us of how much we have yet to discover. What other life forms might be hiding in the unexplored regions? Could they hold the key to understanding the evolution of life, not just on Earth but across the universe? The Mariana Trench is a frontier that beckons explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike. It is a place where the unknown reigns, where every dive brings with it the potential for discovery, and where the deepest mysteries of our planet still lie, waiting to be uncovered. The abyss remains, dark and silent. But for those willing to dive deep enough, the secrets of the Mariana Trench may yet change the way we see our world and our place in the universe. Enjoyed this deep dive into the Mariana Trench? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating discoveries.